Oh, yeah, muted now? Okay. All right, folks. Sorry, we might have been muted there. I think we are unmuted now. Yep. Okay. So we'll start that over. Anyway, we are here about ready to get ready to play the 6-7 game for the 6th place and 7th place, obviously. So they fought hard in this game, but unfortunately just came up short. And like I mentioned before, Colorado Springs ended up beating Arapahoe, and they will play Littleton in the finals. So that's just how the puck bounces. Anyway, we will be playing Monument today, the 14U AA team. And if you didn't hear it before, we played them once already in league play and beat them down at Monument. We still have one more game with them coming up here in the next month or so. So today is a get-right game, in my opinion. They just need to get out there. They need to play hard. They need to work on their skills. And regardless of the outcome, they need to be ready to go forward because we still have a lot of league to play. Top 4 teams make it into league, and that's just how it is. So here is your team, as always. Number 19, Aiden. Number 22, Issa. Number 3, Bo. Number 96, Riley. Number 77, Colin. Number 34, Asher. Number 88, Merrick. Number 8, Lexi. Number 68, Broden. Number 15, Wyatt. Number 13, Andrew, and I believe Andrew is still out sick, so hopefully he's on the mend and we'll be able to get back to practice next week and join us back to play the rest of our season, obviously. Owen, number 71. Number 7 is Alex. Number 63 is Nolan. Number 6 is Cole. And finally, our goalie, number 33, Rowan. Our team is coached by Sean Reed. His assistants are Jason and Paul. We appreciate you guys and all that you do for our team. I want to say thank you to our team mom, Kristen. Thank you to Diana, who also helps with team things, and also Heidi. You guys rock. Thank you for all that you do and putting everything together. Thank you to the rest of the parents who get all the kids up and on their way, making sure they have what they need. If things are taken care of, and they are where they need to get so that we can play hockey each and every week. So we appreciate also the refs. We know they have a hard challenge ahead of them. They've got to make the right calls, get yelled at by players and coaches and parents. So thank you to the refs for taking the time to do this. I know it is a job, but it's also something that's necessary to keep the game fair. Finally, I just want to say one more thank you to Littleton for hosting this tournament this weekend. It's been fun, and good luck to all the teams as we wrap up this tournament. Next Saturday, we will have a game against Littleton 13U to resume league play. And then the following week, we will be headed to Nashville for the Nashville tournament. It's coming quick. So we are excited to get this going. As I said before, if I didn't say it prior, this is a get-right game. Regardless of the outcome, we always want to have a win, but at the same time, they need to get the mistakes down. We need to make sure things are good. So teams are at their nets now, getting ready to get some final instructions from the team, encourage each other, and head back to the bench where they'll get the final instructions from their coaches and go from there. Hey, by the way, guys, everyone here, Laura brought hot chocolate. So if you want hot chocolate, there's cups and marshmallows. You guys can grab some and have some. She would love for you to have that.
Is Laura here?
Yeah, she's over there in the warmth. She doesn't want to be in the cold.
She's what?
In the warmth. That area over there is warm. For some reason that heat's on, this isn't. That's true. All right, so Arvada is going to go right to left on your radio dial, your TV screen, whatever you may be watching on today. We're going to have the starting 5 out there. It's going to be Owen, Issa, Aiden, Lexi, and Colin. This game is underway. Monument gets it, but Issa's in pursuit. Clock. He sends it back to center. Can't quite connect. He gets tipped back the other way. Monument's going to fly back the other way. Here comes Monument. Now Arvada keeps it in. Colin has it. Colin's going to bring it in. He's going to shoot and fire. It goes off the goalie. It's saved by the goalie. Lexi sends it in deep. Puck comes around. Monument has it, but Colin's able to keep it in. It's tipped again, and Issa has it. Still in the Monument zone. Sends back behind the net. Quick change for Arvada. We got Asher, we got Bo, we've got Cole out there. Asher flies to the puck. Cole is able to keep it in. Puck's still popping around. It pops back out to the neutral zone. Asher's in pursuit of it. Tips it over. He's going to bring it up the ice. He's going to fire right on goal. And there is a save, but a rebound, but no one was there to get the rebound. So the whistle's going to blow. We got 13:57 left in the first period. Score is 0-0. All right, so Broden will take the face off. He's got Wyatt and Cole out there with Asher and Bo back on defense. Puck squirts around. Down the ice. It's going to slide all the way down, and we will have icing. So good job by this Arvada team. They played really well this weekend. Unfortunately, just came up short. But the good news is that team they lost to yesterday beat Arapahoe, and they're headed to the finals against Littleton. Face-off comes back down to the Monument zone. Puck pops out. Monument gets control. Is going to try to send it around the boards. Try to bring it up. But Wyatt was there to cut it off. It comes back out to center ice and down the Arvada zone. Asher's in pursuit. It's been wiped off, so Asher's going to pick it up. The icing was. He gets cut off a little bit there. Good job. Good hit by Asher. Cole's there. Asher's fighting for the puck. And Bo has it now. Bo reverses directions. Bo's going to try to send it off the boards over to Cole. He gets knocked down. Puck comes back. Monument picks it up. This is one of those strange rinks, folks, where the ice comes to the edge of the viewing area. Straight down, so we'll do our best to see what we have. Colin's on the ice now, and Alex. I'm sorry, Riley's out there with Nolan. And here comes Alex. All right, so I have a face-off outside of the Monument zone. Alex, Nolan, Riley, Colin, and Lexi are your five that are out there. Lexi gets it, bounces it off into the Monument zone deep. Monument goes back to pick it up, and they're going to try to bring it out. Nolan tries to cut it off, but it comes back to center ice where Colin's going to get it, try to send it over to Lexi, but it bounces back to the Arvada zone. Lexi picks up the puck behind the net, going to send it up over to Colin. Colin's going to have to go back the other direction because he's getting mugged. Alex picks up the puck. Here comes Alex flying up the ice. Alex flies into the zone. He's got Riley with him. He's going to try to send it into the net, and it's bouncing around. It's out front, still out front, bouncing around. Aiden's on the ice now. Aiden gets it over to Riley. Riley up high to Bo. Bo's going to try to dump it back in deep. He does. Aiden's going to try to get there. He gets cut off, but there is Owen. Owen picks up the puck. Owen trying to move around. He gets it over to Aiden. Aiden tries to put out center, but nobody was there to get it. East is on the ice now. Bo keeps it in. Dumps it in. Asher's out there too. Puck gets sent up over to Asher, but it goes by his stick, hop over his stick, goes back. Asher goes back to pick it up. Good combination there of Bo and Asher getting the puck back. Asher tries to send it across the ice over to Issa. Can't quite handle the puck. The puck's going to go down in the Arvada zone. Bo's going to get there. He's going to try to send it off the boards. And here comes Owen over to Wyatt. Wyatt makes a move. Wyatt comes in. Wyatt gets cut off. But Wyatt's trying to stay with the puck. Good job by Wyatt. Owen gets it back. Puck's going to come up the boards. Lexi's there to poke at it. And the puck's going to go down the ice. And we will have another icing. 11:03 in the first period, 0-0. Face-off will come down to the Monument zone. We've got Broden, Cole, Wyatt up front, and Lexi and Colin back on D. Puck gets dropped. Monument picks it up. They're going to send it around behind the net. And the puck stays in. Good job by Colin. But Monument picks it back up, sends it around the boards. Lexi's in pursuit. She gets there. She's able to keep the puck going. She sends it back towards the net, and it tips off a couple of people. It goes wide. Here comes Monument back the other way. Broden gets in there to cut it off. Lexi's going to dump it in deep so they can make a quick change. Here comes Asher. Here comes Nolan. Here comes Riley. Monument brings it back into the Arvada zone. They bring it in. He's going to shoot fire, and Broden's just going to glove that, suck it down, and swallow it up. Face-off will take place in the Arvada zone to the left of our goalie. Alex will take the face-off. Jump too quick, so we'll try it again. Bo's going to get the puck and send it around. Asher's going to get there, try to set it back around, but he goes down. Good job by Alex getting the puck. Alex has it. Alex going to send it up and over to Riley. Riley's going to try to dump it further in, but Monument's going to pick it back up and send it back the other way. Bo tries to get there. Splits down to the Arvada zone. Asher goes back to pick it up. Asher's looking. Asher's going to send it off the board, try to get over to Riley. They can't quite connect, but the puck keeps coming. Good hit there. Here comes Riley bringing it in. He has it in the Monument zone. Back to Riley. Over at Colin. Colin shoots and fires. Good shot by Colin. Goalie was able to stop that. Puck is down and out front. The Monument goalie has come to play today so far. So good job by him. He's made quite a few saves. 9:39 left in the first period. Score is still 0-0. All right, face-off will take place in the Monument zone. Owen will take the face-off. Squirts across the ice over to the boards where Monument's going to pick it up and try to send it back behind, but Issa's there. He sends it over to Aiden. Aiden back over to Issa. Issa's going to try to send it up high to Lexi. Can't quite connect. Puck's going to go down. Ice has been waved off because of a tip. Colin's going to have it. Oh, Colin hits it off the back of the net. Puck comes over. Issa has it over to Owen. Owen up to Aiden. Aiden's going to try to send it over to Owen. Owen's going to fly. Owen's going to shoot. And it goes off the side of the net, I believe. Back over to Lexi. Lexi tries to center this, but it gets tipped. Colin's going to be there to pick it up. He's going to send it back in. It's along the blue line there. Hard to see. Owen has it. Owen's going to make a move. Bounces it off a player. Stays with it. Aiden picks it up around the far corner there. Sends it up high over to Lexi. Lexi's going to fire it back towards the net. Oh, and Cole was there. And he tried to get a stick on it, but it got lifted at the last second. So good effort there. Here comes Monument back the other way. Almost. So Lexi gets it over to Asher. Asher's going to send it over to Cole. Cole's going to try to get there, but the puck goes back and down where Asher's going to pick it up. Here comes Asher. Asher's going to send it over to Wyatt. Wyatt back over to Bo. Bo's going to try to send it up to Cole. Cole has the puck. Here he comes. He's going to take it in. Asher has it. Asher's just going to bring it in. Asher's going to go shoot fire, and it's a rebound. It's out there. Oh, and Broden almost had it, but it got caught up in his skates. Monument's there. They're going to dump it back out to center ice. Wyatt has it. He's going to dump it in deep so they can make some changes. Here comes Riley. Here comes Bo has it. Puck squirts out. All right. We got Alex, Riley, and Nolan out there. Lexi and Bo. Here comes Nolan. Nolan's flying in. Nolan's going to put on the brakes to turn around along the blue line there, and it pops back out. Monument has it the other way. We're going to have, I don't know if it's an offsides or a penalty. And let's get it sorted out here. It is a penalty. Arvada's going to go on the power play for the first time today. 7:30, looks like a cross check. 7:30 left in the first period. 0-0. So Alex is going to take the face off. He's got Owen out there. I'm not Owen. I apologize. Nolan. Puck goes over to Colin. Colin has it. He makes a move. He's going to send it towards the front of the net. Over to Riley. Riley sends it back over to Lexi. Colin. Colin fires. Alex has it. It's out front, and Monument's able to clear it out of the zone. Lexi gets it at center ice, gives it back over to Alex. Alex going to regroup and reset. Here they go. They're going to come trying to fly back in. It gets poked away. So Riley's able to pick up the puck. He's going to dump it, but it gets tipped. Still in the zone. Comes across. Lexi's there. Lexi back over to Alex. Alex makes a move. Alex shoots and fires, and then blocker saved by the Monument goalie. Puck still in the zone. Calling over to Lexi. Lexi fires it and goes wide of the net. Comes back out to center all the way down the ice, and icing's been waved off. Here comes Alex back the other way. Alex flying up the ice, tries to stay with it. It gets poked away. Puck squirts over. Colin has it. Colin's going to get over to Nolan. Try to make some changes here. Here comes Asher. Here comes Aiden. Owen's out there now. Puck gets sent back the other way by Aiden. No one has it. They tried to center it, but it went wide. Asher has it. He's going to dump it in over to Owen. Owen's going to go chase after it. Owen's going to try to slow it up. Aiden's there. It's out front, and it's going to come back off. Bo has it. Bo's going to send it down deep. Up high. They're trying to get it over. Cross over to Owen. Owen across over to Bo. Asher's there fighting for it too. It stays in the zone. 2 seconds left in the power play, and Monument killed it off. Good job by Monument. Here comes the puck around the boards. Asher's going to get there first. He's going to keep it in, but it gets tied up underneath some skates. Monument tries to come back the other way. They had somebody back. Bo gets there. Asher's there. Owen's there. Good job by Arvada. Aiden's going to come back the other way. Aiden's going to send it down. Quick change by Arvada. We got Colin out there now. Lexi's out there too. Puck squirts around. Sends it in and around. Monument keeps it in the zone. Good hit by Colin, getting a body on there. Monument has the puck. Puck gets sent across the ice. Lexi has it, tries to send it up. Good job by Cole. He tips it. Cole has it. He's going to send it over to Wyatt, but they can't quite connect. Wyatt's going to chase the puck. It's down in the zone. Monument's there. Puck sneaks around. Asher's out on the ice now. Puck comes out to Asher. Asher's going to send it across over to Lexi. Lexi's going to try to fire it, but didn't get a lot on that. Puck goes back to the corner. Wyatt's going to try to get there. He's going to try to do something with it. He's on his knees. Good job by Wyatt staying with it. Puck comes down the ice. Monument's a chase, so is Asher. Asher gets there first. Asher's going to cut off it. Asher's going to come back the other way. He's going to send it across the ice. Gets it over to Alex. Nice pass. But then Alex gets cut off. Puck squirts back around. Asher's there again. Asher over to Bo. Bo down, sends it in deep, and we will have icing. 3:41 left in first period, 0-0. Hey guys, do we know if Merrick's out today?
Yeah, he's
okay.
sick.
I didn't know that. Okay. I did not know that Merrick was out. So I guess Merrick's out sick, so I hope he feels better too. Him and Andrew both. So here we go. Face off in the Arvada zone. Puck squirts out. Monument gets it. They try to send it back. Colin's going to get there first. Sends it back behind the net. Where Lexi picks it up. Over to Nolan. Nolan across over to Riley. Riley's going to fly and bring it in. He's going to go ahead and set it towards the front of the net. It's out front. Oh! There was a hole. It was perfect. And that goalie got his legs down. Great save by the Monument goalie. Nice. Got a hit there. Lexi got in the way and got blown up. Good job by Colin. Puck's out front. Good job by Lexi again. Puck stays in the Arvada zone, though. Monument's fighting now. Here they come. Getting physical. Nice hit by Colin. And we're going to have a penalty. Colin. You can't hit somebody in the back against the boards. So Colin will head to the penalty box and have some quality time with his dad for the next 2 minutes. And Monument goes on the power play. 2:50 left in the first period, still 0-0. Monument keeps it in. Monument shoots and fires. It gets tipped all over, right over the head of Rowan. Alex tries to get it. He does. He gets it around the boards. Asher going to pick it. Asher has it. He tries to set it up the ice. He does get it out. He's trying to connect, but the Monument team is able to tip that, and so we'll have icing. So puck will come back down to the Monument zone. .228 in the first period, 0-0, and 1:37 left in the power play for Monument. Alex, Nolan, Asher, and Bo. Alex takes face off, takes control. He still has it. He's staying with it. Good job by Alex. Slow it down. Puck's going to come up, and here comes Monument, but Alex is going to get that puck. He says, no way, not on my watch. Over to fight for is Nolan. Nolan has it now. He's going. Puck goes back the other way. Monument sends it in deep where Bo's going to pick it up. Bo sends it back over to Alex. Good job by Alex. Alex is bringing the puck up. Here comes Alex flying up the ice. He's all at his lonesome self, taking on the whole Monument team. And he still stays there. He puts it out front, but nobody was quite there. Owen was on his way, but he wasn't able to get there in time. Lexi sends it back in. Still 48 seconds left in the power play. Lexi keeps it in, dubs it back in deep again. Monument has it. They're going to try to send it back out. Aiden's in pursuit. Here comes Monument the other way, though. And Arvada has the numbers. Lexi's able to stop that puck and send it back towards center ice. Monument finally gets it in, but Bo's there to cut it off, and back to center ice we go. 24 seconds left in the power play. Here comes Monument. They're going to try to make a move, but Bo gets there and sends it back to the blue line. It bounces down. Good save by Rowan as they fired it from the blue line. 9 seconds left. Monument may have one more shot at this. They come flying in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Arvada kills off the penalty. Back to pick it up is Bo. Tries to get over to Aiden. Aiden has it under his skates. 4-car pile up, but it squirts out finally. Bo back over to Aiden. Aiden back behind the net. Lexi picks it up. Lexi off the boards. Tries to get it over to Cole. It goes out of the zone. Good job by Lexi to get it out. In pursuit is Cole. We got Wyatt, Broden, Asher on the ice, and Colin, and we have icing. So I'll give Arvada a chance to regroup, come on down to the Monument zone. So far, it seems like Arvada's playing pretty sound hockey. Just haven't had anything go our way. There have been some pretty incredible saves by the Monument goalie. Broden going to take the face off. Squirts out and comes up. Monument tries to send it out. Broden's able to keep it in. Oh, got offsides or out, so now we got to wait. Good job by Colin to send it back in and be patient. Monument has it. They're going to send it around the horn. Asher's there, and it squeaks out again. And the period is over. Just like that, it snuck up on us, and after one period of play, it is 0-0. Not sure the shot's on goal, but I know that we had a lot more than they did. So, good job by both goalies. Today we have the Monument. I don't even know what they're called anymore. They used to be called the Monument Rebels or whatever, and I think they changed their names, whatever, but they are in their black uniforms with kind of a white number and black trim from what I can see from here, and Arvada's in their white jerseys with the black numbers and the gold trim. So Coach Sean is giving them instruction, encouraging them to go play harder, faster, make some passes, and not make mistakes, because that's what kills us each and every time. So we'll flip sides here. Arvada will be going right to left on your radio dial, TV screen, monitor, phone, iPad, laptop, computer, whatever you're watching or listening to us today. We thank you for taking the time out to follow Arvada hockey. Rowan back in net. Up front, we're going to have Broden, Wyatt, and Cole. Bo and Lexi back on D. Referees giving final instructions and telling somebody to get on the other line. And this second period is underway. Lexi has the puck. She's going to dump it in. Goalie has to chip it because it was right on net. Cole stays with it. Cole makes a move. The puck pops out. Broden sends it back over to Lexi, who sends it in deeper. Puck squirts around. Here, you guys could go up if you want. Puck squirts back to center ice. Lexi picks it up. She sends it across over to Wyatt. Wyatt back over to Cole. Cole back over. Tried to hit Broden. Wyatt's going to slide in there and push it back in deeper. Broden's going to come, and we have a penalty coming up. And the penalty will be on, I guess, Arvada on Cole. All right. Didn't see what penalty it was exactly. If it was roughing, cross-checking what it was. But Cole's going to go spend some time in the sin bin. So Monument will go back on the power play. Face off in the Arvada zone. Asher's out there with Colin, Alex, and Nolan. Monument keeps it in, dumps it in deep. Puck is there. Asher's going to get it and try to push it by. Good job by Colin. He got the puck now and sent it up the boards for Monument. Oh, it pops out. In pursuit is Nolan. Nolan, I get a puck goes back the other way. It's in the Monument zone. Monument keeps the puck. They're trying to stay control, but Nolan picks it back up. Nolan has it. He's going to send it, keep it moving to kill the clock. Good job. But Monument picks it back up. Here comes Monument back the other way. They're going to try to send it up across the ice. Asher's back. It goes off of his body and out of play. Good job by getting the body in the way there by Asher. 13:27 left in the second period. Score is still 0-0. Monument still has 1:08 left in their power play. Face off down in the Arvada zone. Owen will take the face off. We got Lexi, Bo, and Riley out there. Puck squirts out. Bo gets it. He's going to send it. Tries to go off the glass, but it goes up and out of play instead. So we'll just go back to the same spot. Same party of four out there. We'll do it again. Puck squirts out. Monument sends it towards the net. Rowan's just going to cover it up. Good job by Rowan. Making sure the puck doesn't squirt out and there's no rebounds. Puck sent back towards the net. Rowan's able to have another save, and we sent it back down the ice. Goes down the ice where Monument will have to set up in their own zone again. Riley's in pursuit. Riley blows a tire there. Here comes Monument back the other way, but they're not able to get it. Lexi is there to send it back the other direction. Good job by Arvada. Good job by Owen. Bo's back now. Here comes Monument flying in. Good job by Bo getting the body on that person, and Owen helping him out. Puck squirts out, but Monument's still able to keep it in the zone. Nice hit by Bo. Puck comes back to the point, fired back in. Rowan's there, and he makes the save, but here comes back around. Good job by Rowan, get back in position. Monument still has a shot. Still there. Fired, good job, knocked down by Bo. 8 seconds left of the power play. Fired back towards the net again. And here comes the puck out, and the power play has been killed successfully by Arvada. So here goes Arvada back the other way. Bo's going to dump it in deep. Aiden gets there. Aiden's going to send it across over to Issa. Issa, oh, he got cut off last second. Aiden has it. Aiden shoots and fires. Goalie Pads down. Puck comes squirting around. Monument has it out to center. And Asher's going to go back and pick it up. Asher's going to send it over to Issa. Issa up over to Aiden. Aiden's going to bring it in. He centers it over to Issa's shot fired. It's out front. It slides underneath the goalie. I think the goalie thought it went in. He didn't know where it was, but it was right underneath him. So good save by the Monument goalie. Great opportunity. 11:41 left in the second period. Still 0-0. Just need one to go in. So we're going to have Issa take Owen take the face-off. Issa and Aiden out there, Asher and Colin. Puck squirts out. Comes back around. Asher tries to keep it in, but it does poke back out. He does keep it in. He got it before it hit the blue line. Back behind the net. Aiden's going to get there, but Monument pokes it around. Underneath the skates of a Monument player. Finally finds it. Still floating around. Colin had it for a second and squirts out. Asher's there, though, to pick it up. Here comes Asher. Asher's going to make a move. He's going to try to center it. It's out front. Colin's there. He shoots. He fires. Oh, fires again and again. Still there. Good job by Arvada, but even better job by the goalie. Cole's going to rock that kid. Puck pops out in front. Monument's going to pick it up. Some changes by Arvada. Broden's out there now. Wyatt, Cole, Lexi, and go. Puck sticks out. Wyatt has it, and now we're going to have another penalty. Cole again. I guess. He's saying head contact, so it's going to be a 2 and 10, I guess, or whatever. So we'll have 2 players on the ice. I mean, in the penalty box. Guess we'll send Riley in the penalty box. A little confused what's happening here. All right, so Monument will go on the power play again. Referees are calling it a hit to the head. Puck squirts out. Monument's out there on the power play once again. Lexi's out there to try to send it around. Bo's going to pick it up off the boards and out. Wyatt gets there. Wyatt has an opportunity. Wyatt's going to bring it in, make a move, slow things down, stay with it, fight for the puck and send it in a little deeper. Monument's going to have to get there. You don't want to get too deep, but yet you want to make sure things are good. Alex is there. Puck comes back the other way, and Wyatt picks it up. He says it over to Bo. Alex goes down. Puck goes back the other way. And across the ice. Alex is going to get there, and he's going to send it off the boards and try to pursue it, chase after it. He gets there first. He's going to try to make a move because there was nobody out front. You got to go to the net. You want a shot at it. Alex is fighting for it along the boards there. Goes across and out of the zone. Asher's there, though. He's going to stop, try to send it back the other way. Here comes Monument going back the other direction. Wyatt and Lexi back. Puck towards the net, out front. Good job by Rowan to get down. Here comes Alex back the other way. Good job by Alex to take the puck. He's going to try to send it in deep. He gets tripped. Where's the trip? Oh, there it is. Okay, good job. So the refs made a good call, calling trip. You can't trip people. Sometimes the stick gets in the wrong place at the wrong time. So 36 seconds left in the power play for Monument and 2 minutes on the power play for Arvada. We'll have some 4-4 hockey for at least the next 36 seconds unless somebody scores. Face off in the Monument. Broden is there, but Monument picks back up the puck. Changing direction, going to try to send it up and down. Here comes Monument back the other way. But they can't quite connect. Asher's there to slow things down. Colin gets back. He gets to the puck first. Asher picks it up around the boards over to Broden. Broden's going to try to send it across the ice, but Monument picks it up. Colin gets a stick on it. Good job by Colin to get there. And the puck goes up and into the net. 10 seconds left on the 4-on-4. And then Arvada will have their own power play. Face-off will take place in the Arvada zone to the left of the goalie. Broden takes the face-off. Monument gets it. They fire it back right off the shoulder of Rowan. Good save by Rowan. Puck squirts around. And penalty is over for Arvada. At least the two is. Monument shoots it back down. Arvada's on the power play now. Bo has it. Bo's going to try to send it over. Off the boards over to Nolan. Nolan has it. Nolan takes it in. Nolan makes a move. He's going to shoot and fire, and the goalie's going to swallow that up. So 8:14 left in the second period. 0-0. And 1:04 left in the power play for Arvada. We just need something to happen. So face-off will be in the Monument zone. This is a great opportunity. Owen gets it under his feet. He's going to send it back over to Colin. Colin over to Asher. Asher's going to send it up high over to Owen. Owen's going to try to send it back over to Asher. Asher does get it. He sends it back over to Owen. Owen high to Asher. Asher's going to come across. He's going to look. He's going to look. He's going to fire. And it's out front. It's still out front. Still out front. It's there. Oh! Lots of opportunities. Goalie had a great save, but he couldn't get on it. Nice hit by Owen. Both Asher and Owen are there, and they crunched him. Colin sends it over to Aiden. Aiden has the puck. Aiden's going to bring it up the ice into the zone. He's going to send it towards the front of the net. It's out front. He's just hopped over his stick a little bit. Asher's out front. He's going to fire it back towards the net, right in the gut of the goalie. 7:26 left in the second period. Still 0-0. And 16 seconds left in the power play. So here we go, Arvada. Puck squirts out. Arvada picks it up. Riley has it. Bo has it. Back over to Riley. Riley's going to send it. He's going to make a move. He's going to come in. He's going to turn around. 6 seconds left in the power play. He's going to look. He's going to send it down low to Alex. Alex has it. Alex is going to send it down low. The power play is over. So Monument kills off another power play. Alex has it. He makes a move back behind the net. Tries to send it over to Riley. Riley shoots it. It just goes off the side of the net. Riley has it and gets cut off. Puck is out there. Riley's fighting for it, so it's Monument. Alex gets it back. He's going to try to make a move. It goes over to Bo. Bo's going to send it off the boards and in deep. Nolan gets there, cuts it off. Riley had it. Over to Monument. Monument gets it back, but Nolan keeps it in. With help of Alex. Nolan turns around up high over to Lexi. Lexi's going to send it down low to Riley. Riley's going to try to center it. Oh! And it got caught up in a bunch of Monument players. Lexi sent it back in front of the goal. And here comes Monument the other way. Lexi's back, though, to chip that away. Gets it over to Alex. Alex is going to fly back the other way. Wyatt comes on the ice. Crossover over to Wyatt, but Monument got a stick on it. Wyatt's there. Wyatt tries to chip it back in. He stays with it. He's going to send it up high over to Colin. He's on the ice. Colin fires it back in. It bounces around off the goalie's face. Mask, and then off to the side. Monument has for a second. Asher keeps it. Asher tries to get it deep. He takes a hit. Stays with it. Fighting forward underneath. Down underneath him. He's going to get back up and keep heading. And now we're going to have a penalty on Asher. Yeah, you can't keep just giving the shoulder and hitting, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe it's on Monument. All right, I guess it's on Monument. My bad. I thought it was on him. Oh. So it must have been, oh yeah, high sticking, hit him. So Arvada's going to go on the power play. 2 minutes left. Owen's going to take the face off. He's got Aiden and Issa out there. Asher and Colin back deep. Puck. He's going to try to send it high, but he missed it there. Puck goes back to Owen. Owen sends it out front. Lisa and Owen couldn't connect. Back up to Colin. Colin in deep. Back around the net. Aiden's going to get there. He's going to send it back behind him. And puck's going to squirt out. Colin's going to race back. He's got a chaser behind him. Good job by Colin to reverse course. Call it across the ice over to Issa. Here comes Issa. Issa's just got to go. Issa brings it in. He gets it. Back over Aiden. Issa's going to try to send it up high to Asher. Or, sorry, Colin's over there at this point. Owen over to Asher. Asher up high. Asher's going to shoot and fire off the goalie's shoulder. It's out front, and Monument's going to be able to clear it down the ice. Icing's been waved off. Asher will go back and pick it up. Asher going to send it over to Colin. Colin's going to get it. Colin up over to Alex. Here comes Alex flying in. He's got Aiden. Alex tried to send it over to Aiden, but got tipped off. Aiden has it. Tries to send it up high over to Lexi. Lexi's going to send it back over off the boards to Alex. Alex has it in the corner there. He stays with it. He gets crushed along the boards and down. Nolan picks up the puck. Riley tries to get it. It's underneath his skates. Now Nolan has it. Nolan's going to bring it around. He's going to try to put it out front. He does! To Alex. Alex sends it home. So good job by Arvada on that power play. They finally got a power play goal. It's been a while. A couple games. 3:56 left in the second period. It is now 1-0 Arvada. So we're going to keep the, looks like the same 5 out there. Puck goes back to Lexi. Lexi tries to dump it in. It does go off of a player, so it's going to go in deep. Alex is going to try to get there. He does. He's going to try to get the puck squirted out, but Monument's able to pull it away. Here goes Monument. Try to get it out of their zone. Lexi's there. So is Riley. They do get it out, though, and set it in deep in the Arvada zone. Bo's going to try to get there first. He gets a stick on it, but Monument has it out. They try to center it. Good job by Riley, but it's kept in by Monument. Monument has it. It's out front of the net. Ooh, that was close, but Bo got it. Bo got it. I can't even talk today. Bo has it. He's fighting for it. He loses his stick. Some lumber on the ice, but he's able to get it back up. Alex is there. Monument finally has it. Comes out front and shot, but wide. I'm not sure. Tipped it. Puck goes back behind the net. Monument has it. They're keeping it in. Lexi pokes it away. Wyatt's going to be able to get there. Wyatt's going to try to do something, but Monument's keeping it in. Oh, yeah. This is the kind of stuff that gives you sleepless nights. There we go. We'll have it the other way. Alex is flying in, and we're going to have offsides. So we will stop and play and have a face-off right outside the Monument zone and have a change out there. Broden Wyatt and Issa now with Asher and Colin out there. Puck's going to drop. Good job by Broden to send it towards the net, and the goalie's just going to cover it up. Doesn't want to take any more chances. Face-off will be in the Monument zone to the left of the goalie. Same 5 characters out there. Puck is down, bounces to the corner. Issa tries to get there. Broden too. Monument's able to get a stick on it though. It comes up high over to Colin. Colin's going to send it back over to Broden. Broden tried to get it up high, but got cut off. Here comes Monument the other way. Dumps it in deep. Broden's going to get a stick on it. Asher's there. Gets it over to Wyatt. Wyatt's going to send it back the other direction where Colin will pick it up. Colin's going to send it up over to Asher. It's chipped over to Broden. Broden tries to get it over to Wyatt. Asher knocks it down along the near boards here, and it goes back down to the Arvada zone. Icing called off because it got tipped. Colin picks it up. Colin reverses direction, sends it over to Asher. Asher tries to send it across the ice over to Issa. And it goes up and out of play into the Monument bench. 143 left in the second period. 1-0 Arvada. So Owen, Issa, Aiden out there with Lexi and Bo back on D. Puck squirts out. Monument sends it over, but Bo gets it. Sends it off the boards over to Owen. Owen off the boards. And Monument picks it back up. They're going to try to come back the other way. Lexi gets there, sends it up. Issa has it. He sends it towards the net. Gets kicked by a Monument player off the glass, and Bo's able to keep it in. Good job by Bo. Puck goes back behind the net. Issa has it. Issa has control over to Owen. Owen's going to try to send it up high over to Lexi. Lexi over to Bo. Bo better shoot it. Bo shoots, and it goes off the blocker side. Good job by Bo. Got to shoot those pucks when you have those opportunities. Puck comes around. Lexi's going to put it back towards the net. Good job. Back is Owen again. He fires it towards the net, and the goalie is going to cover it up after another save. 54 seconds left in the second period. The score is still 1-0. Arvada. Face-off will take place in the Monument Zone. We got Alex, Nolan, and Riley out there with Asher and Colin behind them. Puck is down. Monument picks up behind the net, but Nolan is there. Alex has it. Alex tries to send it forward, gets caught up underneath the skates of the players. Monument has it. They're going to send it across the ice, try to come back the other way. Colin's there to slow it up. Monument dumps it deep. Colin tries to get there, but a little miscommunication by the defensive players there. Monument still has it. Asher's there, going to get a body in the way and try to get that puck out of there. Alex has it now. Alex tries to send it up over to Riley. He does. Riley over to Nolan. Nolan's going to bring it in. Nolan's going to dump so he can change. Here comes Wyatt on the ice. Monument picks it back up, and they're going to try to – Asher's able to keep it in and send it deep again. They're going to send it around the boards, and the period is over. So after 2 periods of play, Arvada has the 1-0 lead. So like we discussed earlier, the tournament's been somewhat of a success, but Arvada's gotten in their own way a lot. Almost every goal that was scored on Arvada was a turnover in their own zone. We'd have to go back and look to see for sure, but it was like mishandling of a puck in front of the net. Somebody was in the right place, shot at home. Rowan played a really good tournament, had a lot of great saves, but at the end, that's kind of how Arvada went down. We ended up with a total of 5 points. Or 4 points, I should say, which was 1 win and 2 ties. And we had 1 loss. And even in our loss, we were very competitive. We've got to minimize those mistakes because that's what happens to this team a lot, is we play hard and we make these mistakes in our own zone, and then we give the other team an opportunity, leaving our goalie to hang out. And they scored. So today is a game, in my opinion, that's a get-right game. Let's get right. This game doesn't really matter for anything, to be honest with you. 6-7 doesn't matter. That's about as much as it means. Doesn't do anything for your standings. But we have a lot of hockey to come ahead, so we need to get our heads right, our minds right, our game right, and play. In some, I guess, moral victory or whatever, the team we got beat by yesterday, or tied with, Colorado Springs, did beat Arapahoe, who was the second-place team, and they're going on to the championship, so maybe Colorado Springs can pull it off. So Arvada's going to come out on the ice again. They're going to go back to right to left on your screen, monitor, whatever you want to say. We're going to start out there with Broden, Aiden, and Wyatt. Coaches are switching up the lineups up front. Asher and Lexi back on D. He's going to do some things probably in this game just to see what works. He probably put them on notice and basically just said, hey, we are going to find out what works and what doesn't. Broden stays with the puck, comes back out. Coaches are going to want to see who wants to play in this game. And we're going to have some hitting and shoving and pushing. Whistle. And not sure if both of them are going to their boxes. Looks like they both are. So they aren't going to let them push and shove. So we're going to have both players go. We should still have a 5-on-5. So we need another player. So Owen's going to come out. Owen and Wyatt. Aiden, Asher, and Lexi still out there. Puck squirts out over to Lexi. Lexi over to Asher. Asher's going to set it towards the net. Hits Owen. Back centered by Wyatt. It's out front there. Still out there. Lexi's, almost able to keep it in, but it pops back out. Back over to Asher. Asher's going to send it up the ice over to Wyatt. Wyatt over to Owen. Owen's going to fly in. Owen's going to reverse direction. Give it over to Aiden. And Monument's going to try to hit it off the boards to themselves, but Aiden's there. Gets caught up underneath the skates. Asher's going to try to get there. He does. He cuts it down and sends it back in deep. Owen has it. Monument trying to go the other way, but Aiden's there to fight it down, and now Owen has it. Owen sends it towards the front of the net, but we couldn't quite get a stick on it. White's there to fight for it along the corner. Monument sends it around. Going to try to send it up the board and tips it out to center where Lexi's able to get there. Ooh, Asher takes a hit and goes down, but he's okay. Arvada dumps it deep so that we can make a full line change. Bo's there to cut it off. Tries to get it over to Nolan, who he does. Nolan has it. Nolan over to Riley. Riley's going to bring it in. He's going to try to send it across Alex, but it went off of a player. Puck is still in the zone. Good job by Arvada to keep it there. And here comes Monument the other way. Alex chops down that stick. Monument sends it deep. 13:06 left in the third period, 0-0. Riley has it, tries to send it out of the zone. The Monument keeps it in. Colin picks it up. Colin off the boards, but not out. Alex is going to send it over to Bo. Bo is going to try to stay with it, but it gets cut off. Good job by Bo getting it back. Monument has it out front, shoots, fires, and they score. These are the mistakes we keep talking about. But I'll let the coaches coach, and I'll just do the announcing. Puck bounced off the goalie, and then the guy was there and went up and over the thing. All right. Owen out there to take the face off. Lexi's out there. Asher's out there. Aiden and Issa. Owen blows a tire as he's going around the corner. Asher has it. Asher up over to Issa. Issa over to Aiden, but they can't quite connect. Aiden's going to try to get there, but the puck comes back out to the neutral zone and in the Arvada zone. Lexi has it. Tries to send it off the boards over to Issa. Puck goes back in the Arvada zone. Lexi has it over to Asher. Asher has it. He's going to try to send it across, but it gets blocked. Asher's able to get it out of the zone. That's an offsides. There we go. I'll call it for you. You can blow the whistle after I say it.
Go, Rebel! Let's go!
So we're going to have some changes out there. Nolan, Broden, and Wyatt with Bo and Colin out there. Puck coming back the other way. Here comes Nolan. Nolan's going to fly up the ice. Nolan's going to try to send it in deep. He does. He goes back and gets it himself. He's going to bring it around. He's going to try to get it over to Broden. Broden over to Wyatt. Wyatt fans on that. Wyatt shoots it again. Nice save by the goalie. Puck's going to go in deep to the Arvada zone. Stick lying on the ice, which is going to stay there until the refs decide to move it. Colin has it. He sends it up over to Riley. Riley across over to Broden. Broden sends it back into the monument zone, and they're going to try to get it out. Riley's there. Broden's able to tip it, and and we're going to have an offside. That was so close. Good job by Lexi to try to keep it in, but popped out just a little too quick. So we're going to reset up. We got Alex,
Let's go.
Riley, Aiden, Asher, and Lexi back. Riley gets the puck up high. Lexi's able to dump it in deep. Alex is going to try to get there. He sends it over to Aiden. Aiden's going to send it back to Alex. Alex has it. Alex sends it deep into Aiden, and the puck comes off the boards. It's all in that spot where it's hard to see, and the puck goes back the other way. They wiped off the... Lexi picks it up, sends it over to Riley. Riley tries to get it up and over, but hadn't had complete control of it. Back over to Aiden. Aiden gets it over to Alex. Alex is going to bring it in. He's going to try to go around. Aiden had it, put it out front. Issa's there. Here comes Monument back the other way. Bo's back. Monument's going to dump it in deep. They get there first. Try to send it out front. Bo's there. Bo's going to try to send it up the ice, but Monument's able to keep it in. Lexi over to Nolan. Nolan has to dump it back. Bo picks it up. Bo's going to send it off the boards over to Lexi. Lexi back around. Nolan tries to get there, but Monument's able to keep it in. 9:41 left in the third period. Still tied 1-1. Bo off the boards. Gets over to Issa. Issa's going to try to send it across the ice. Lexi has it. She's going to send it down the ice, but it hits Owen. Stays in the zone. There's Bo. Bo off the boards. Monument got it back, though, in their own zone. Puck comes out to center where Wyatt was able to tip it. And we're going to have another penalty on Monument, it looks like. Nope. It's on Bo. Never mind. I didn't see it. It's so hard to see along this wall here. So, I guess the Monument Rebels, I guess they're called, gets to go on the power play one more time. Asher's there. Collins there. Collins going to send it off the boards. Wyatt gets it. Good job by Wyatt. He pushes it forward. Puck coming back the other way. Collin has it. He's going to send it off the boards. Wyatt picks it up. Wyatt's going to try to send it, but not sure where he's going with that since there's only 4 people on the ice. Asher goes back to pick it up. Gets it over to Collin. Collin's going to get it over to Asher. Asher on his knees, but he gets back up quickly. Asher sends it up to center ice. Down the zone. Good job by Asher. Wyatt's going to go chase after it. Try to kill some of the clock. Good job by Wyatt. Tries to stay with it. Because the puck back the other way. Broden tried to stop it. Asher has it. He's going to send it off the boards. Tipped and out of play. That's okay. It's telling him to send it back to start setting up again. Yes, that way. We're safer in our own zone to start it and then send it back the other direction. It's better to kind of send it back and get set back up, then come back forward. Puck squirts out. Still 1:10 left in the power play. Puck pops around. It's out front. Still out front. Monument has a shot. This is the kind of stuff off the post. We cannot be playing with the puck out front. Luckily, Lexi gets it. We're going to have another penalty here. So Lexi fights for it. Now we're going to have a penalty, and we'll have some 4-on-4 hockey. High sticking by, hit Lexi in the head, I believe. 8:08 left in the contest. 1-1, 4-on-4 hockey for the next 55 seconds for Monument. For Monument, yes. Here comes Monument the other way. Asher keeps it in, sends it back up. It comes back the other way. Good job by Alex and Asher to get there. Alex has the puck. Riley's going to have it. He's going to try to keep it in. Oh, come on. No, you can't. It probably squirted out just a tad. Face off right outside the monument zone. Puck goes across the ice. Riley tries to get there. Pops through. Lexi. Ash is going to get back. Nice hit by Ash. Nice clean hit. We go back the other way. Riley brings it up. Ash going to switch out. Here comes Colin on the ice. Lexi says it across to Colin. Colin keeps it in. And Lexi's able to find that puck. It's underneath the players, and it squirts out to center ice. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and Arvada killed that penalty. They get to go on the power play by themselves now. Puck squirts back out. Colin's going to have to go back. He's going to send it up over to Nolan. Nolan has the puck. Nolan over to Alex. They can't quite connect. Nolan has the puck, sends it towards the net. The goalie swipes it to the side. Puck is bouncing around. Collins sends it across the ice. Up high over to Ash. Ash going to send it towards the net, and the goalie's going to swallow that up. Good shot, Ash. Shake it off, buddy. Squirt out. Goes up high over to Bo. Bo's going to send it down to Alex. Alex can't quite get there. Monument takes it back the other way. Still 7 seconds left in the power play. Bo tries to cut it off. Monument brings it in. Monument's going to try to center it. Good job by Colin getting it out of there. And they kill the penalty. Puck comes back the other way. Here comes Alex down the ice. Alex keeps it in. Alex tries to send it back over to Lexi, and Monument's able to get in the way. And they're going to send it out. Back to pick it up as Asher at center. Asher turns around, goes back the other way. Asher's going to bring it in. Asher's going to shoot and fire, and it gets blocked. He's going to try to chase it down. Send it back towards center. Oh, and Owen's over center. Owen's there. Asher's there. Owen sends it back. Still bouncing around. It's still out. Good job by Owen. And there's Aiden. Oh! Nice shot by Aiden. Great save by that Monument goalie. Monument goalie is definitely keeping him in. Sent back into the Monument bench. It's a good job, good sequence by the Arvada, but goalie is all over it. So good job on both parts. 5:17 left in the third period, 1-1.
Let's go, Rebel!
Aiden has the puck. He's going to send it up high to Bo. Bo's going to try to make a move. He loses the puck. Bo sends it back. East is there. Now Aiden has it for a second. Comes back out to the neutral zone. Here comes Monument back the other way. They're going to dump it into the Arvada zone. Chase. Back to try to get it is Bo. Bo's going to try to send it off the board, but he can't quite get the puck. Squirts out. Good job by Colin over to Aiden, but Monument keeps it in and bounces around. 4:33 left in the period. Puck goes across. Tipped off of Aiden's skate. Broden gets it. Back over to Asher. Asher's going to try to get it over to Broden. Back to Asher. Asher's just going to go. Nobody's helping him out. So he's going to go. He's going to try to bring it around. Put it out front. He dumps it out front. Puck comes across. Good job by Lexi. Get a body in there. Comes back to the neutral zone. Lexi's going to dump it in. She's going to go chase. Since nobody else wants to, it looks like. Wyatt had it. Oh, and you got to stick with that last second. Asher. Oh, it pops over his stick. Back to center ice. Nolan has it. He sends it up and over to Lexi. Lexi's going to dump it in. Puck goes around and around and around. Here comes Monument back the other way. Good stick by Broden to get in there and get in the way. And Rowan's going to send it over to Riley. Riley over to Colin. Colin off the boards and down, and we will have icing. 3:13 left in the third period. Score is all tied up at 1. All right, so face-off will take place in the Arvada zone. Puck is down. Alex takes it, sends it up the boards. Here comes Alex, flying into the zone. He loses the puck. Down to Colin. Colin keeps it in. Colin takes a hit, but keeps helmet came off, so they'll blow the whistle, of course. He'll have to leave. He'll have to leave the ice because his helmet came off. Yeah, anytime your helmet comes off in any sport, you have to leave the field or the ice. It's just a precautionary thing to make sure that you're safe. Get it back on. Everything's good. So face off, pokes out. Monument picks it back up. They're going to send it out of the zone and down. All the way down. Asher's going to try to get there. And he's taken down at the last second, but good job by Asher. Monument has it out front, and here comes Alex back the other way. Alex has the puck. He's coming. He's got Riley with him. He's going to fly in. He's going to try to make a move. Riley has it. Back to Alex. Alex shoots, and it gets blocked. Puck squirts around. Riley got in the way there. Good job by Riley. Puck goes all the way around, and Asher's able to keep it in. Asher sends it back towards the net, and it goes off of some sticks. Asher's going to come to the side, and they're going to make a quick change. Bo comes out. Lexi has it, sends it over to Aiden. Aiden across, but it gets tipped. Alex picks it up in the corner. 2 minutes left on the clock.
Get one in. Let's go.
Bo tries to get it, but he can't handle it. Bo goes back to pick it up. Here comes Bo the other way. He's going to try to send it across the ice over to Alex. Alex can't handle it. Goes back the other way. Alex gets it. He gets it over to Bo. Bo's going to send it up over to Lexi. Try to. They can't quite connect. And it's going to go back and around and deep. 1:34 left in the third period. Rebels have it. They center it. But luckily, Arvada's able to take around, shot fire. Rowan saves another one. .124 left in the third period. The high score all tied up at 1 apiece.
Go, Rebel!
Right here.
Puck down. Lexi gets taken down. Owen's out front. Puck is out front. Rowan's able to cover it up, luckily. So pushing and shoving.
Go, Rebel!
Same 5 out there for Arvada. Puck goes down. Asher's here fighting for it along the boards. Squirts back out. Lexi gets it. Gets it over to Issa. Issa tries to stay with it. And the puck bounces around. There's Aiden. Aiden keeps the puck. He's going to stay with it. He's going to try to make a move. Send it across over to Lexi, but they can't quite connect. Puck's going to come off the boards and out to center ice where Ash will pick it up. He's going to regroup. He's going to send it back across the ice, opposite direction there. Aiden's going to try to get there. He's going to come back to the Arvada zone. Ash has the puck, turns directions. Gets it over to Owen. Owen has the puck. Here comes Owen. Off the boards. And the Rebels pick it back up. Send it back the other way. 32 seconds left in the period. Ash will get there. Ash leaves his body. Try to pin the puck. Good job by Aiden to get it out. Lexi has it. She's going to send it, but it gets knocked down. Lexi has it again. Gonna send it across the ice out of the zone. Rebels will pick it up. 16 seconds left in the contest. Puck squirts back out. Asher's there to poke it away. Rebels have it for a second. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Asher has it. Out. And this one is over. So pretty sure with the consolation game, that's it. It'll end in a tie. So I guess we both are 6-7. So thanks again for watching. I believe we play 9:30 a.m. next Saturday from the Apex Center. Just keep an eye out, and we'll know from there. So the final from the 6-7 game, Arvada won, and Monument won. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. And stay safe.